Greetings, peace be with you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the number one most underrated benefit of semen retention. Because a lot of guys talk about the attraction, the glowing skin, the drive, the motivation, the discipline, right? But what is that number one most underrated benefit that really encapsulates the bigger picture that really, even if all the other benefits were not true, it would make this practice that much more worthwhile? That number one benefit is your creativity. Okay, understand that your drive to procreate, right, to spread your seed, to create a new life, is the same drive for you to create, right? It's the same drive behind higher levels of thought, behind expansion, behind creating something with your unique combination of genetics and life experiences and abilities and talents that no one else can create, right? What does the creator do? The creator creates, and semen retention is the practice which really fuels our ability to be creative, right? To create what we are here to create, okay? Because if you were to think of your life like a canvas, and you are here to create that masterpiece on that canvas, right? What is a masterpiece that you can create that you can truly be proud of looking back at it, right? That is the focus of this video. So yeah, it's great. Okay, be creative. So now what do I do, right? That is the focus of today's video, all right? Because the first thing to really get clarity on, to really fuel your drive to become creative, is seeking clarity on your dharma, right? What is your dharma? This is a concept in Hindu philosophy, and your dharma is your unique path and purpose, right? You came here for a reason, right? What is your reason for being, as they would say in the Japanese philosophy of ikigai, right? What is your reason for being? Why do you wake up in the morning? Why did you manifest here in this physical realm, right? What is it that you and only you can do based on, like I said, your unique combination of genetics, experiences, abilities, talents, right? And ikigai has a good concentric circles on it. So it's basically like, what is the intersection between your inner and outer, right? So what I mean by this is, what are you truly good at, right? What is it that you truly have a unique ability to express yourself through? Is it painting? Is it writing? Is it speaking? Is it anything that you can think of? What is something that you are uniquely good at, that you have a talent for, that you might have a starting position that is ahead of the average person, right? What is it that you are truly uniquely good at, right? Second thing is, what do you truly love to do, right? What would you do every single day even if you didn't get paid for it, right? If, let's say, all your meals were paid for, everything, like your roof was over your head, what would you do for the rest of your life if you could do that thing every single day, right? What do you love to do? And that's really the inner motivation that is part of the formula of finding your dharma, of finding the reason for your being, right? What are you good at? What do you love to do? And then the second thing, which is the outer thing, right? What does the world truly need, right? Because your life is not about you. Your life is about the lives that you touch and how you touch them, okay? Once I really began to embody this idea is when I began to let go of the anxiety, let go of the frustration, let go of the constantly editing myself. Oh, that shot was wrong, I have to make this video again. Oh, I messed up over there. Oh, my hair is messed up. Oh, my eyebrows very thick. Oh, this dog is barking. Oh, that crow is calling. Oh, like there's so much stuff that comes up, right? But how am I serving right now? How am I behaving? Is my intention in alignment with this higher ideal of service? Or is it because I'm here to just look cool and just do something for myself? Of course, there's part of it. I gain probably more from making these videos than you do, right, at the end of the day. But it's also like, what does the world truly need, right? How can I nurture my unique gifts in greatest service to the world, right? Because like I said, it's about service. It's about how we can leave that impact. It's about how we can leave someone else better than we found them. Because as Zig Ziglar said, one of my favorite quotes of all time is that you can have anything you want in your life if you help enough other people get what they want, right? Very important to understand that. And then, of course, the final part of the puzzle is, what is the world willing to pay you for, right? Because at the end of the day, we live on a financial planet. We live on an economic planet. And if we are not actually generating that finance from it, then that's not something that people truly value, right? no matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone does, no matter what anyone writes, right? At the end of the day, people vote with their credit cards. And if they are not able to vote for you with their credit card, then they do not truly value what it is that you are offering. Okay? So just a quick recap. What you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what the world is willing to pay you for. Okay? Right in the middle of that is our ikigai, is our dharma. And once we can actually live into that and express our creativity in that avenue, is when we begin to actually have that energy. That is when we begin to actually utilize semen retention for what it really is for us to enhance our own creativity, for us to take back our power as the creators of our reality. Okay? Now, the second step over here is to go pro. Okay? Inspiration is for amateurs. The pros just get to work. All right? Now, I love making videos. I remember I knew I was supposed to make videos and I procrastinated on that for a long time, right? But then I got to it. I'm inspired today. I'm gonna make a video. And then the next day I wasn't so inspired, so I didn't make a video. And then a week I wasn't inspired, I didn't make any videos, right? Now at this point, I might not have really felt like making a video, but I do it anyway because I know that that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Making that commitment, I'm gonna make videos every single day. No matter what, no matter how I feel, no matter what comes up, no matter what is happening, I'm gonna do this thing because I know it's what I'm supposed to do, regardless of how I feel, right? Once we start with that desired identity, I'm the type of person that films videos every single day. I'm the type of person that works out every single day. I'm the type of person that doesn't eat sugar. I'm the type of person that wakes up at 5 a.m. every single day. Once we begin to make our decisions through the lens of our identity, right, our highest identity, rather than how we feel in the moment, is when we begin to become the conscious creators of our reality. And once we can let go of this temptation to bust a nut, right, that cheap thrill that comes from busting a nut, and we can really learn to channel that energy into higher levels of creativity and do the work that we're here to do, and we go pro, right? We don't only do the things when we're motivated and inspired, we do the thing every single day because that is what we are here to do. And that is when semen retention can begin to really fuel our ability to show up with that consistently, right? The glowing skin is great. The attraction is great, right? All of these things, the side effects of semen retention are great. But the most important and underrated benefit is that of your own creativity, of your ability to create your own reality in the reflection of your highest ideal, right? And like I said, it comes down to seeking clarity on what it is that you want, right? Getting clear on who it is that you have to become, getting clear on why it is that you want to create something. And what that does is it gives you clarity on what not to do as well, right? If you want to build a six-pack, then that gives you clarity that you shouldn't be eating sugar and ice cream and brownies and cookies every single day, right? Because once you're clear on what you do want, you're also clear on what you do not want, and then you can begin to get traction towards your goals, right? When you're not in traction, you are in distraction. When you're in distraction, you're doing things that don't serve you, and more often than not, that's only because of a lack of clarity, right? A lot of people tell me that, I'm bored during quarantine. I'm like, I don't even know what bored means, man. Honestly, I don't know what bored is. I don't know what laziness is. I think those are just symptoms of a lack of clarity. Because if you are clear on what it is that you're here to do, if you are clear on who it is that you seek to become, if you were clear on what it is that you seek to create, then no matter how you felt, you would do the things that you're here to do, right? Because you have clarity. And how does that lack of clarity manifest? It manifests as mindless activities, right? And that is definitely something that doesn't serve us, doesn't serve anyone in that goal. Okay, so once you're clear on what it is that you want, you're also clear on what it is that you don't want. And more often than not, it's about the things we have to stop doing rather than the things we have to add on top of the already overwhelming list of things we have to do, right? Now, there's a very interesting thing over here because, people talk about, okay, I'm going to be creative. I'm going to create the song and I'm just going to make it the perfect song and I'm going to release it when it's perfect, right? And that's cool, right? Do whatever you want. But there's one interesting study they did in a ceramics class, right? So the students were divided into two groups, right? The first group was judged based on on the quantity, right? If they build like 50 pounds quantity of clay pots, then that was an A. If they built 40 pounds of quantity of clay pots, that was a B, right? So they were judged based on the quantity of clay pots that they built, right? The second group of students was judged based on the quality of clay pots that they built. They were assigned with the objective to build the perfect clay pot, right? And at the end of the study, it's no surprise that all the best clay pots were actually created in the quantity group, right? So the most prolific writers, musicians, artists, sports professionals, like anyone who you've heard about, they are most likely someone who have created a lot of stuff, right? So the quality actually arises from the quantity, right? You could make that one perfect video and that's great, or you could make 100 imperfect videos, and at the 101st one you're like way better in front of the camera than you were on that one perfect video that you tried to get, right? So quantity over quality, at least in the beginning, right? And I know that it can be scary getting ourselves out there, right? When we are seeking to express ourselves creatively, it's like, shit, what will he think of me? What will they think of me? What will my parents think of me? What will my friends think of me? What if I mess up, right? And there are a lot of trolls out there as well, especially when you're going out public. There's people, keyboard warriors, saying shit behind the keyboard. And first thing to understand is that you will never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you, okay? Anytime you face a criticism, understand that it's from someone who's doing less than you, who feels threatened, who's probably thinking, oh shit, I wish I had the courage to do that, but I don't, so I'm just gonna hate on this person right now, right? So anytime you get trolled, understand that it's from someone who's doing less than you, right? You'll never get trolled by someone who's doing more than you. And that was really a mindset shift that helped me deal with this more effectively as well. And secondly, the number one troll is your own mind, okay? Because someone can leave a comment, but it's our choice how we choose to respond / react to it, right? If we react, we're reacting based on conditioning, but if we respond, we are responding based on how we want to show up, right? Because at the end of the day, if there's no troll within, then the troll outside can't do you any harm, right? I think that's an old African proverb. When there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm, right? So let go of your need to be perfect. Focus on production, right? Shift from perfection to production. Produce, get better, refine your art, become a craftsman of what it is that you're here to do, and continue doing the work every single day. And really practice semen retention so that you can continue and into your purpose, into your path, into doing the work, into creating the stuff that you are here to create, rather than getting caught up in the cycle of procrastination, of thinking you're not good enough, and all of this crap which holds us back and doesn't serve anyone at the end of the day, okay? So understand that the most underrated benefit of semen retention is that of your enhanced creativity, right? Creativity is the capacity that we have to conceive of something within our mind's eye and to bring it into material fruition. And there's nothing more special than creating our lives in the image of our highest ideals, right? Creating your own reality, changing your inside, and as a result, changing the outside. And that is where the magic happens. And that is what really, truly makes life worth living, okay? So I hope that you got value from this video. Leave a comment below letting me know your number one takeaway. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the like button if you like it. And with that being said, this has been Mo. I'll see you in the next video. Much love to you. Take care.